Panzer Dragoon Mini for the Sega Game Gear, released only in Japan during the year 1996. Released after the superb Panzer Dragoon Zwei for the Sega Saturn in 1996, it's crazy to think that Panzer Dragoon Mini would follow the first two epic rail shooters first seen on the Saturn. I guess it's comparable to Nintendo having Donkey Kong on both the Game Boy and Super Nintendo systems. Panzer Dragoon Mini is basically a spin-off game from the main series. The game was marketed as part of the Game Gear's Kids Gear. Unfortunately, there is no story to this game, so that's that part of the review done. I just have to put it out there, if you never played Panzer Dragoon series for the Sega Saturn, make sure you pick it up. You won't regret it. The game is known to have some of the best musical scores ever. Panzer Dragoon Zwei is my personal favourite rail shooter. So do yourself a favour and pick it up. I have a feeling you'll like it. Playing Panzer Dragoon Mini felt a lot like Space Harrier. If Space Harrier was really boring. You control one of two dragons, but this time there's no riders. We still have lock-on laser attacks and rapid fire, just like the other Dragoon games. The control for the game is decent. In this rail shooter you have semi-control over your dragon, so make sure you're dodging at the same time and you're dodging funny objects like bullets and bombs. The key to this game is to make sure you keep an eye on the target, the round thingy basically, when you're aiming. You no longer have manual controls over the direction in which your dragon looks. Now the view only changes during certain sections. On occasions, usually during the boss battles, the camera will switch to the side of the dragon, mimicking the camera rotation from the console versions. Rewind that. That looks quite funny. It looks like you're firing at a mechanical crutch. Perhaps you're taking down Robo-Jizz. I have to admit, looking at the sprites on the bosses, they look pretty sweet. The music for the game is okay. I heard better music on other Game Gear games if I'm honest. Panzer Dragoon, similar to Mega Man, is one of those games it's just known for its music. Well, not just its music, it's known for its music. Unfortunately this time, no musical scores really stood out for me. The game uses password features, which is quite handy if you want to continue your progress. There are only 4 stages. I beat this game on my second attempt. In the last stage you face all the bosses from the previous stages. What's pretty cool is that these are the same bosses from the Sega Saturn games. It's crazy to think that this game recently skyrocketed in value. The current market value on eBay for Panzer Dragoon Mini as of 2015 is around £110 to £140. Damn. Retro games are a lot like gold. They don't depreciate in value, they only appreciate. I wouldn't recommend this game to the average gamer. It doesn't offer anything spectacular, magical, or whimsical. I like that word, whimsical. But I would recommend this game to any hardcore Panzer Dragoon fan. Anyways guys, as always, it's been a pleasure and I want to thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Peace. Oh, and check out its epic ending once you complete the game. They even misspelled it.